I seriously feel like every single day that I get on here, I'm addressing the incompetence and ignorance of the Trump administration. How weak are the LAPD, ICE agents, and a National Guard that Donald Trump now feels like he needs to send in 100 Marines?
News now from the Pentagon. CNN can now report that roughly 500 Marines are being mobilized in response to the protests in Los Angeles.
And this is a significant escalation from President Trump, who had activated National Guard troops over the weekend without Governor Gavin Newsom's consent. In this new move, active duty military members are being deployed as a show of force against U.S. citizens.
I just watched Laura Ingraham on Fox News try to tell us that this protest was getting out of hand. There were riots. She's sitting there with a split screen of the protests, and the people are just standing there. Then they have their person come to the microphone, and he's standing in a crowd of people who are just standing there, waving flags, holding signs, and Laura Ingraham says to him, "Wow, the crowd looks like it's getting louder and a little bit more unruly." We're literally fucking watching the crowd do nothing but stand there. There are a countless amount of LAPD officers, a countless amount of ICE agents, Border Patrol agents, and now the National Guard in Los Angeles, and Donald Trump is sending the Marines as well. This is all a spectacle. That is the only reason he's doing this. He's doing this so that the MAGAs and the racist right will say, look at Donald Trump showing strength. And make no mistake about it, they are now contemplating if Donald Trump is going to invoke the Insurrection Act. He 100% is. See, for Donald Trump, it looks good to see Marines, National Guards people, police officers beating the shit out of people in the streets, because his people love that. So that is what he is looking forward to. So he is waiting for anyone to get unruly one more time, now that he has the Marines there, and he is going to invoke the Alien Insurrection Act. He is going to do that because he wants to have Fox News showing, from front to back coverage of police officers, National Guards troops, and Marines hitting and arresting people. They're going to do this. And then you have Donald Trump out there saying, we need to arrest Gavin Newsom.
To come and arrest him. Should he do it? Gavin likes the publicity, but I think it would be a great thing. He's done a terrible job. Look.
The president telling his border czar to arrest Gavin Newsom. So, of course, the first thing you think of when they say, we're going to arrest Gavin Newsom is, oh, what crime did he commit? Donald Trump was asked that question. He's a dumbass, so he gave a dumbass answer.
Have you gotten...
What crime has Governor Newsom committed?
A crime has he committed? I think his primary crime is running for governor, because he's done such a bad job. What he's done to that state is like what Biden did to this country. And that's pretty bad. It's the wrong philosophy.
So again, we have the National Guard, the LAPD, Border Patrol agents, as well as ICE agents in Los Angeles, dealing with a crowd of protesters, with a few people that are getting out of hand, maybe agitating a little bit, but for the most part, a bunch of people walking through the streets or standing up, yelling out things at people. But now we have Marines coming in as well. And Donald Trump wants this. He wants there to be anarchy in the streets. He wants to be able to see wall-to-wall coverage of people in military fatigues beating up citizens. This is what he wants. They want you to believe that this is just a crazy insurrection going on, when we have Fox News rolling B-roll of people doing nothing while pretending they're looking at video of people getting out of hand. We see, if you look at any video they show, it's always the same video. It's the same cars on fire. It's the same person standing on top of the car. They roll that over and over again. They loop it over and over again, because for the most part, if they went out there, they would just see people marching through the streets. They want this. This is a spectacle. This is what they want because they hate Americans and they hate immigrants. They can say what they want about wanting immigrants to come here and do it the right way. These people were being arrested while going to their legal hearings, doing it the right way. So again, how incompetent and ignorant is this administration? Seriously. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. And if you like my content, please like my content. Please comment on my content. Please share my content with other people. No one else is really getting information out to you in an actual non-biased way besides your independent news organizations at this point. The mainstream media is afraid of Donald Trump. They are suspending their own news anchors and journalists for speaking their mind about this fascist regime. The only people that are going to speak their mind without fear of any retaliation from a boss or anything like that, they're going to be your independent news sources like myself and others like myself. So please stay tuned in. Please like, please share, please comment. Please hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate you guys. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.